Hello, my Sagittarian friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot here to do your love reading for October 2019. October, what's happening for my Saggies in love, their relationships, their emotions? What's happening with that? What do they need to know about love in October of 2019? This is a universal love oracle deck. What's the one card my Saggies need to see? That's several, so we're going to turn those back. What's the one card my Saggies need to see? Sagittarians, thank you. Relationship. So I would say to you that there is a relationship in play. It might be a little bit cloudy right now. It might not be clear. All right. This is a very ethereal vision of it. So you might have a better view of it than it really is. Okay. You might be looking for some angelic help here as well. Relationship. What is it my Sagittarians need to know? Perhaps you're being divinely guided toward your relationship or toward a relationship. What's happening for the Saggies in love, September? Sagittarians in love, September. Listen to me. My goodness. October. Wow, was that a Freudian slip? Did you get into something in September and now it's a little cloudy? It's not quite clear which way you want to go. Put your night vision goggles on. What's happening for my Sagittarians? October. Okay, the Nine of Wands, first card out. So there is some sort of struggle, some need for that warrior energy. What do you have your back up about? What are you defending? What are you standing firm on? What are your boundaries? What's happening with Sagittarians? Seven of Pentacles. Sorry about that. You are waiting on happiness. You're waiting on the sun to come out. You are determined to have happiness. There might even be a Leo involved that you are determined to have. You're waiting. You're waiting. Seven of Pentacles. Not quite so patiently with your back up like that. We have the Moon card. So, you know, the full moon is October 13. And the Devil card here in the center, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo. The Devil, temptation at the center, obligations perhaps even. What's happening with my Sagittarians in love? That's a lot. Sagittarians in love. Sagittarians, what do we have? That's a lot. Come on. One or two cards. Behave. You don't want to, huh? All right, Sagittarians, love for October. One or two cards at a time, please. One or two cards will get the story out. One or two cards. Thank you. The Two of Swords. So a decision on the horizon, something you think will bring you happiness, perhaps, something you're determined to have. You know, these obligations here in the center, this temptation, this these restrictions. Okay, so we have two. We have the Nine of Cups. Flew right off the table. The Emperor. So I think it goes this way. The Emperor and the Nine of Cups. This is what you wish for, but the question is, what will you decide? The Emperor is, look at the lineup we have here. The Moon, the Emperor, the Devil, the Sun. Oof. Hot. Fiery energy. Passionate. Lustful. The Emperor, controlling, determined. My way or the highway. So we need what? One more card. One more card here for my Sagittarian friends. One card. One card for the Sagittarians. Love, October. Sagittarians, love, October. That's two. All right, so we only have one that turned up, so we're going to take that. The World. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords, so there needs to be maybe a little bit of investigation into what's going on. The Page of Swords is an inquisitive, inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring energy. You know, he also brings messages, sometimes in harsh conversations, sometimes difficult conversations, painful. Sometimes, you know, these decisions that we have to make in relationships, even though they are cloudy, you know, they are, they're necessary. So, my Sagittarian friends, I don't see you on the table yet. We only have the Nine of Wands. So I bet it's you that has your boundaries, you that has your backup, you that has your You know, your feet firmly planted. You're not giving up. Tell me why the Nine of Wands is here, please, for my Sagittarians in love. October, Knight of Pentacles. You have a plan. You are not deviating from your plan. You are going slow and steadily forward. Now, the Knight of Pentacles could be almost anything of value, of an important nature. Could be a new job, could be a new property, could be, you know, something to do with that. But, you know, really it's a card of planning and taking things one step at a time. So, you know, I don't think the relationship is clear. Might be time to slow your roll, is what I just heard. Slow your roll. Take it easy. Step back a little bit if things are not going the way you want. Make sure you see them clearly. The sun is going to come out and illuminate them. Now, the sun, where are we here? We are in Libra right now. The sun is out. Scorpio is next, and that is going to change things dramatically. The sun in Scorpio is going to bring an intensity to everything that we do. That is sometimes a little bit frightening, sometimes a little bit off-putting. In other words, you know, it's like, oh, what the hell? Where did this come from? That's what's going to happen when we hit Scorpio, October 23rd. So keep that in mind. The full moon is October 13. That is going to be in Aries. That is kind of like the culmination. That's the finishing up the cycle. Yeah, you're going to see exactly what you need to do. What is the Nine of Wands here for, please? Planning, exactly. Building the plan. Putting together the right group of people. So maybe there are people that are going to help you with whatever it is you are standing firm on, what that warrior energy is about, these sharp conversations that you've had. Something's coming to an end. Now, whether or not it's a relationship, I don't know. That's your decision. Anything further on the Nine of Wands, please? The Nine of Wands. Oh, I saw it. Where is it? The Six of Wands. Perfect. So if you stand your ground and you plan and you methodically go after what it is you want and straighten out whatever inconsistencies, whatever cloudy confusion there is, you will be successful. So I would say to you that whatever it is you are standing firm on, whether it's you know, a position within the relationship, a responsibility that you don't necessarily want, it's going to work out in your favor. But again, it all lies in your decision. What is the Seven of Pentacles here for? What are my Sagittarians waiting on? This is love now. What are we waiting on in the love department? What are we waiting on for the Seven of Pentacles here? Patiently nurturing, tending to our garden. Nine of Wands. So you're waiting, you might be waiting for someone. You might be waiting for your plan to take effect and really show some progress. Whatever it is, it has to do with this relationship. It's the Seven of Pentacles here for. What are we waiting on? We're waiting to make a stand. It's the Seven of Pentacles here for. Please, the Page of Pentacles. You're waiting for this plan to take shape. It hasn't yet. You're waiting on news for this to come into actual tangible, actionable plans. All right, and it hasn't yet. It will be successful, but it hasn't yet. So I don't know, what's your plan for the relationship? What is it that you are planning that you have not taken action yet on, my Sagittarian friends? Tell me why the moon is here, please. What's the moon here for, please? What is clouded? What is confusing? Oh, the sun. Well, there might be a Leo involved. You know, the sun is that wonderful feel-good energy. We already have it on the table, so it's coming for you. It's here, but it's your decision. So the moon, you know, you might be reflecting too. You might be a little bit melancholy about the things that have gone on in this relationship. They're, again, not quite clear. It's not a bright sunny day. It's the dark of night here in this depiction. So this might be a kind of a dark period for you. But rest assured, the sun is going to come out and clear things up. So stand your ground. Make sure your plan for this relationship is a viable one. It's not based in fairy tale. It's practical. It's grounded. Six of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So someone's going to help you get on a new path here. Now, you're going to have a new reincarnation of this relationship. If you've been separated for a while, you are waiting for them. I think I mentioned that. You're waiting for them. You're waiting for this plan to take action. And someone's going to be helpful with you. Now, that could be financially. It could also be just a generosity of spirit. This can also be the connection between you in this relationship and whether or not it will regenerate with the Judgment card. Is it going to be reincarnated? Are you going to do it again? Do it over? Judgment implies you've already been here. The Moon. Nine of Pentacles, the self-sufficient, independent energy. So while you may be hoping for a reconciliation, a renewal, a Judgment card, a do-over, you are single. I was going to say suddenly single. So I don't know. Does that happen? The Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficient, independent, self-satisfied, living very well, but, something's missing. So if you're waiting on this situation, it may be coming. The temptation is there. I think maybe you have, excuse me, maybe you have some restrictions in this too. Tell me why the Emperor is here. Who's in control? Now, the Emperor could be an Aries, so fire signs on the table. Emperor, the Sun. What is it my Emperor is doing here for my Sagittarians? What is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here for my Sagittarian friends? Love. This is love. This is love. All right. Well, you're going to... There's a very strong influence here. So maybe this is you and your strength, but it's also very heavily Leo here on the table. So keep that in mind. It might be just the... Pardon me, just that you are really feeling very strong, very determined. Your back is rigid. This is a rigid... The Emperor is very rigid. He's very stubborn. He's very stern. He's intractable. He's immovable. But here we go. Your strength is going to put you in control here. The Chariot is about control. It's about reining things in and making them all go the same way. Normally there's a black and white horse here, no reins, but you are still making them go on the path that you want. So, that could also mean moving. I mentioned a property up here. Certainly possible. Maybe you are determined to move and your partner is not. Doesn't want the obligation, the restrictions, the responsibilities here in the center with the Devil. What's happening for my Sagittarians here? Why is the Emperor here? Where are they moving to? What do they have to be strong about? Things changing quickly. The Chariot also speaks to velocity. It goes very, very fast when, we have the charioteer driving it. So are you the driving force in this? You're going to hear messages very soon that help you on your path, help your plan. Justice, wow. Justice, now, Justice could be making something legal. You could be finishing up something and making it legal, and that's where your stand is. Still moving, still with the property, still taking control, still, driving that chariot. Things are going to wind up very quickly if that's the case, though. Justice is going to come in swiftly. You're going to have those messages in a very quick manner. What's the World card here? What are we finishing up? What chapter is ending for my Sagittarians? Queen of Cups. So a very loving chapter is closing. You could be closing it in a very calm and cool manner, in a very loving manner, bringing it to a close in peace. In peace. But you're not giving away your feelings on it either. You're not being outwardly you're not being demonstrative with your feelings. The Hierophant. I believe you are ending a chapter within a committed relationship. Now, that doesn't mean the relationship is ending, although I do have Justice here implying legal, the Hierophant, a marriage, a commitment, a contract, something like that. There might be a situation going on that you are now, really grateful to close with a commitment. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? That's your commitment. That's your contract. That's your vow. That is your responsibility, your obligation, your ties that bind. It's also a Capricorn card, so bear that in mind. Might be one of those involved. I really feel like Leo's on the table big time, though. Why is the Devil here at the center? What are the restrictions that you have to have some conversations about in this relationship? There is something that is restricting you. And you wish you could make a decision. And who pops out but the Devil? The Devil is restricting you. Exactly. Those are restrictions. And there's the Emperor that was sticking out. So the Emperor is who is restricting you. You know, you could be in control of the situation and restricting yourself with those obligations, but there might be a Leo or even a Cancer involved, a Libra with the Justice card. But I'm going to tell you that this is most likely your partner who is trying to control the situation. And I really think you feel strongly about a plan that you need to put in place, which, you know, you're building right now, that's going to lead you to victory. Now, victory depends on what it is you're looking for. Are you looking for that new beginning on your own? Are you leaving a committed relationship in a very loving and kind manner, but leaving nonetheless? I think you will have your justice. Tell me why the Sun is here, please. What is the Sun here for? Now, that Sun is that beautiful, warm energy. It's from life-giving energy. Warm glows, good fortune, all of the wonderful things that happen when the sun shines on you. Why is the Sun here, please? Thank you, the Sagittarians. I don't think you've found your place in the Sun just yet. I think you're still looking. I think you need to. You might even need some help. You might be reflecting and things are illuminated by the time of the moon and someone comes in to help you. Or maybe you just recognize the generosity that's been offered to you in the fact that you have the opportunity to do it over again or be self-sufficient here on your own. This is a new beginning. The Judgment card is a reincarnation, a new beginning. Whether it's within the same relationship or it's within you. I think there are some challenges to getting to that point. What is the Sun here for, please, for my Sagittarian friends? Love, 2019, October. What's happening here for my Sagittarian friends? We have the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a transition within this commitment that you have. And again, I think it's ending and you are now working on a new path for yourself. Now, whether or not that's a financial new path and you put this plan together, certainly possible. All of those things affect our relationships. But right now, again, you're in a kind of dark place in this relationship. It's not necessarily a good situation, and you do need to change it. You need to change it for your own good. Why is the Devil here, please? What are the restrictions that are holding my Sagittarians back? What did we do? Is there one? What are the restrictions holding my Sagittarians back in love? So again, news coming in. You have some emotional news that you are waiting on, something that you have not yet heard, and you're hoping for good news, and certainly it could be, but that's what's going to help you spur your plan on. That's your getaway news. What is the Nine of Cups here? What do my Sagittarians wish for in this situation? The Wish card. You wish to move forward. You wish to move on. You wish to get to smoother shores, smoother waters, distant shores. So I would say that you're traveling at the very least, but I think you're putting some distance between yourself and this relationship. King of Pentacles, and maybe you're trying to hold on to the security. These responsibilities scare you, but you're going to get news of what you have, what you can hold on to. So there is an opportunity here. This might even be an offer of settlement from this legal situation. You're going to be well provided for. You're going to be stable and secure. That's what you wish for. Now, what is the decision you have to make, my Sagittarians? Why the Two of Swords here for my Sagittarian friends? October of 2019. October. Love, Sagittarians. It's a decision whether or not to get away, okay? it's kind of dark where you are now. You need to get out into the sun, my Sagittarians. Get out there and live your life. Be happy. Life is very short. You got to have those difficult conversations. That's the same card here, Page of Swords. You've got to have the conversations that bring things to a close. You may need to seek some advice. You may need to get some help. As I said, someone's helping you. Where did I see him? Maybe I didn't. But you know, you're going to need to have some counseling too. If this is a legal matter, you need to seek legal advice. If this is a situation where you really just need to figure out which way you're going, then you need to sit alone like the hermit on the hill and figure it out. You need to find your path. You need to listen to your intuition. Here's your choice coming in, the Gemini card. This is the Lovers. You know, it's a life-impacting choice within a relationship, my Sagittarian friends, and you are in control of that. There you are right there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, looking for a break, looking for rest and recovery, looking for freedom, victory, and looking at all of your options, weighing them out, still studying them. And you know, I think you want to bring some changes. You want to have true love in your life, and you want happiness. Who doesn't? So in order to do that for your future, you need to end something right now. And there are your wishes, the Wheel of Fortune bringing it in for you. But you're restricted and you're in pain. Take control, focus on it, and free yourself. Find your balance. There you are. I'm going to stop there. I could go on with this. All right. Find your balance in this, my Sagittarian friends. I can't stop. Create the life that you want. The Magician says you can manifest it. And, you know, find your comfort zone. Don't worry about the children. They'll be okay. It's a little bit of a struggle now, but they'll be okay. Sagittarians, wow. Thanks so much for tuning in. I do hope this finds you well. You'll be able to see me very shortly on Patreon, Vimeo, Facebook Lives, and of course here on YouTube. So check out those other venues, probably beginning with the November playlist. So check that out. If you would like a private reading, you can go to karmic1tarot.com where you can look at my schedule and choose your service. Book directly into my calendar. That would be wonderful. Please like, share, and subscribe. All of those clicks help my channel and support me. And thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Keep the comments coming. Talk to you soon.